duṣkṛtino mūḍhāḥ prapadyante narādhamāḥ māyayāpahṛta-jñānā āsuraṁ bhāvam āśritāḥ. Those miscreants who are grossly foolish, lowest among mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, to partake of the atheistic nature of demons, do not surrender unto me. Again, very important shloka. Everybody try to remember this shloka. There's four kind of people. Krishna is saying, do not take shelter. Next shloka I will tell four kind of people who take. Why it comes in the context? Because previous shloka Krishna has said. What are the previous shloka? What is the shloka? Nobody remembers the previous shloka? He said, Devi esha gudamayi mama maya duratya mama evaya prapadyante māyayāpahṛta taranti te. Krishna says, this is metal energy, is also my divine energy, and you cannot cross over it. But if you surrender to me, prapadyante māyayāpahṛta taranti te, you can achieve all perfection and overcome this insurmountable metal energy. But then Krishna is saying these four kind of people don't surrender. Even though you can achieve all perfection, therefore Prabhupada says very nicely in the purport, it's beginning like that. He said, simply by surrendering unto lotus feet of Supreme Lord, one can cross over all the stringent laws of material nature. And that's what we are trying to do. The whole human society together is trying to somehow fight against the stringent laws of nature. Like waves and waves, stringent laws of nature are coming, we are trying to fight. Correct? Aren't we fighting in nature all the time? When you find a new kind of virus has come, Ebola, what was it? It was a virus. And there was so much tension all around the world. Some scientists even went and gave their life, sacrificed their life to prevent it spreading. And then, what came recently? Zika. So there was another problem. So constantly the metal nature means some problem comes, some earthquake comes, some tsunami comes, some every day, metal, and we are fighting, trying to fight against it. That's what the society is doing, individually or collectively. Just like in Mangalore, no water now, you're fighting against it, fighting. So we are somehow or another fighting against the laws of material nature. But if you surrender to Krishna, all fight is over. Just like I give you a very simple example. If you become a law-abiding citizen of the country, why the police will disturb you, sir? There's no more disturbance. Over, no. One shot over. But you don't, then what you have to do? You have to try all those things. You have to give a bail application. You have to be arrested. Then you get bail. So much drama you have to do. You have to do book gymnastic you have to do. The police has come to arrest you. You have to hide somewhere. The police come and then you get arrested. You go to jail. You take a bail. You come out on bail. And then you put some case and you hire lawyers. So much drama. This is like the material scientist trying to resist the force of the material nature. But the law will have in course. It will come to a conclusion and will be finished. If you are breaking the law, it will come to the law will take its natural conclusion and it will be finished. Agree? So similarly, you try to fight against the material nature, and one day you will be finished. You will be put to death. You cannot fight. Nobody wins this war. In the history of earth, not one person has won this war against material nature. Everybody tried to fight this way, that way, and then smashed. He may be walking as a hero, but you know what hero? One day will be smashed by the laws of material nature. Nobody can fight. But if you become law-abiding, that means what? Surrender. Surrender means what? You abide by Krishna's order. That is surrender or not? What is surrender? Surrender, ek bada shashtang kar diya. That is not surrender. Surrender means you agree to obey Krishna. That's all. What are the 6 principles of surrender? Wait, one by one. Anukulya sankalpa. If something Krishna wants, I accept it. Krishna wants something, I'll accept it. I like or not. Just like getting up in the morning and chanting Hare Krishna. Nobody likes. It's a nice time now. Rain has come. Weather is very nice. We can sleep till 10 o'clock. No, because Krishna likes, I accept it. Then Krishna does not like something, I'll not do it. Latest movie has come. Everybody is talking. If you are an idiot to read newspaper, then this is the kind of thing that will hit your head. Then I have to go, yeah. Go. Correct? No, Krishna doesn't like. Okay, I'll give it up. Even though it is attractive, because in our conditioned stage, what happened? No? Try to understand. That is why surrender is there, because I have no capacity to see it now. Whether it is good or bad for me, I have no realization. But because I know following Krishna will always be good, I give it up. And true, you cannot follow Krishna directly, you always follow through a devotee. You always surrender to a Vaishnava. You don't know, you have no access to Krishna. True, you have access to his books, but still, somebody has to guide you how to follow. So what is the second thing? If something Krishna doesn't like, reject it. Even though it may be, my realizations are not there. I find it is so nice and I find what is wrong with it. No. Krishna says, don't do. I will not do. That's it. Next. Full faith. Krishna can protect me. Full faith. Imagine they become so peaceful. A surrendered soul is so peaceful. Mam niyungsha. Abhayam sharanam. Mam niyungsha. It's the same prayer. Prabhupada Saraswati. He says that. That famous Kamadinam Katina. He says, Abhayam sharanam. My Lord. Yadupate. Tvam māyayāpahṛta-jñānā. Why? Abhayam sharanam. By your shelter I become fearless. There is one more shloka, no? Bhajahure mana Srinanda Nandana Abhaya Charanara Vendere. And Prabhupada's name was also Abhay. And he was really Abhay. With 40 rupees, wanted to launch an international movement. He has to be Abhay only, fearless, correct? He has to be daring to think also of that. So that is Rakshasati Vishyasa. Full faith, Krishna will protect me. It's very important. Then you become so peaceful actually. Otherwise, you are constantly in anxiety. Next. That Krishna is my guide. Fourth principle. Whatever you do, Krishna, please guide me. I do not know what to do. Guide. He is protector, he is the guide. Okay? These are two important principles. Next. Therefore, and the fifth one is that he is always meek and humble in front of the Lord. Just like in this world, inferiority complex is not considered something good. Correct? In front of God, you should have inferiority complex. When you see God, you can't even look so great. You should be really small in front of God. It's very good. Everything can be applied actually. You should feel very small. Correct? What do you feel? God is coming like this. We should feel, can't even, what I am, I don't know. I am so like a piece of dirt in front of the Supreme Lord. Always feel meek and humble in front of the Lord. And then last one is have no desire other than desire of the Lord. That is the sixth. We do not maintain any desire other than the desire of the Lord. This is a mark of a devotee. Rest is just natak. In the name of devotee, a lot of people do a lot of natak. So-called Brahmanas in the society. Nice natak they do in the name of devotees. There's 6 principles they don't even know. They don't even know. I was joking, no? Somebody found one person in a cinema hall. One pujari. They say, what are you doing? No, Krishna says in Gita, no? In moderation we can enjoy. In moderation I am doing. Not too much, little I am enjoying. So they can find so many ways to cheat themselves, but finally it's of no use. Surrender means these 6 qualities should develop among me. Correct? You understood what is surrender now? Surrender means apna man mein kar liya, surrender ho gaya. No? Surrender means are these 6 principles, you write down all the 6 and tick whether you are trying to follow them. If you are not trying to follow them, then it's not a surrender. It's something else. Correct? It has to be defined what is surrender. Surrender means this. Surrender doesn't mean putting tilak. Surrender doesn't mean putting this dress. Correct? Devotee means surrender to the Lord. That's a devotee. What do you say? Do you have any other definition of a devotee? Because at present my realization do not allow me. Therefore I have to surrender. He says it is good. Just accepting a leader. Correct? People accept the leader. One leader says, chalo, we'll all go for daru peeing. They will all go. Actually, they don't know. Actually, very few people in the society we call are independently thoughtful. They can think on their own. Generally, before 25, it doesn't happen only. Generally. There may be some people at young age, they are independently thoughtful. 25 years generally it takes. When person, everything will have its own, okay, it is right or wrong. He will not go by crowd. Where crowd is going, he will first decide whether it is, I will do it or not do. But most of the people, they grow up also, they remain just crowd followers. What they call in Hindi, bhed ki chal. True or not? Suppose you are there in college and you are chanting Hare Krishna, you read Bhagavad Gita, but whole crowd is going to cinema hall. Very difficult to stop going unless you are independently thoughtful. You are thinking, no, I have surrendered my life to Krishna. Why I am doing all these things? So now, Krishna is saying here, the surrender is very easy. If you surrender under the guidance of devotees, then everything is over. You don't have to fight against material nature because police will not disturb you now. You are living Jivan Mukta, and then after you leave the body, you go to Vaikuntha, continue. Even living in this world, you are in Vaikuntha only. Vishram Purna Sukhayate. Even the existence become full of bliss. Even Satuguna is good, but Krishna consciousness is real good. Satuguna is okay. Not much harassment comparatively. But then death is there, old age is there, disease is there, rebirth is there. You are not going to go to spiritual world with Satuguna. So therefore we need to become Krishna conscious and surrender. Brahmana means, who is the real Brahmana? He is in living a pure life. Kalyuga, there are no pure Brahmanas. Kalau, Shudra, Sambhavaha. Generally all third class, fourth class Shudras. Correct? Kalyuga, there are no Brahmanas. Kalyuga Prabhupada says no head, no arms. Only belly and legs. Some people working hard to make money, and other people they employ and they work for them. Only two things exist, legs and belly. No arms, no head. Therefore people don't know what to do. Go home, switch on TV, watch. Legs. That's all. The only thing they can do, legs. No mission in life, no objective, like that. So now, why is it that people are not able to surrender? In the 6 ways we discussed. Because there are 4 qualities. What are the 4 qualities? One by one. Mūḍhāḥ. They have no time. Prabhupada defines mūḍhāḥ very nicely. Fruitive workers, the karmis, which Prabhupada many times says are animals. Karmis and animals. Because their whole ambition is work hard, a lot of money, and life is successful. Dakshayam. There's a prediction given in Bhagavatam. In Kali Yuga, if somebody can earn very nicely and maintain wife and children, he considers his life successful. That dogs are also doing, tigers are also doing, elephants are also doing. Correct? But that much is considered success of life. Therefore, the whole, you tell them, why don't you read Gita? No time. They're very busy. Working hard, whole day, morning, evening, calculating money, counting money. And fruitive. Fruitive means he's working for some selfish, private enjoyment. That's all. What purpose is working? Just like sometimes we see somebody is working very hard. Why? He'll get a good job. What he'll do with a good job? He'll get a lot of money. What he'll do with a lot of money? He'll enjoy his senses. Full circle. He's an animal actually. No higher objective in life. So therefore better is, mūḍhāḥ means, is compared to, example is given to donkey. Because donkey works hard whole day. At the end of the day he gets little grass. So Prabhupada says these people work so hard, and sometimes we have seen, I do remember working so hard sometimes, the people that they don't get time to eat also. They get ulcers and all because they have no time to eat. That's many times we see in the society. They don't know for what they are working so hard. So human life should be no prayasa. Sober activity is required. Working hard is for animals, not for human beings. Human life should be sober activity. But today it is forced actually. You go to a company, you cannot leave office at 6 o'clock because the boss is sitting till 9 o'clock. How will you come out? So many places it is like that. And then you come out at 9 o'clock, then 2 hours you come to your place, night 11 o'clock you reach, and 6 o'clock you have to leave. Correct? I remember one place I went, and I remember that boy used to struggle to chant 16 round. That was in Bombay. He used to come home at 9:30 in the night. He's exhausted. He has to eat his dinner, and he used to 11, 15, 12, 15 just struggle to chant his round and jump out of the bed at 5 o'clock to chant few rounds and run away at 6 o'clock. He used to chant 16 round. It was real torture. So difficult. Correct? The life is actually hellish. It's a hell life. When Prabhupada saw that, the people being so much troubled by that, therefore we read in the Nectar of Instruction, Prabhupada said prayasa can only go if the whole civilization go back to cow and agriculture. No prayasa. Very pleasant life. Correct? Therefore, around the world, Prabhupada established the farm communities. What are the purpose of these farm communities? So the people can live a peaceful life. Very peaceful life. There is no money needed in that existence. You don't need. Here what happens, if you're living in a city, always you have to say how much money there in the purse. But actually in the Vedic society, you don't need money. For what? There is no money needed. There was no money that time. Milk, curd, ghee, grain. A Vaishya was used to live peacefully like that. And the richest man in the society, Vaishya. He's the richest. Not only that, he is maintaining the king, he is maintaining the Kshatriyas, and he is maintaining the Brahmanas, and he is giving service to the Shudras. He was actually running everything. But what he had? Agriculture, cows. That's all. And that was the real engine. Prabhupada said that is the real wealth also. So that is Namam duṣkṛtino. Mūḍhāḥ means he has no time. One category. And what is the other category? Narādhamāḥ. How does Prabhupada define narādhamāḥ? Lowest among mankind. Who does not give value, who does not use the human life for self-realization. Prabhupada said there may be some people who are politically, socially advanced. Means they speak good language. They speak in a very refined way. They know so many issues in the society. They wear suit, tie and all. But they are narādhamāḥ, lowest of the mankind. Why? Because they are not using their life for self-realization. They are lowest among mankind. Very interesting. Prabhupada doesn't give them any credit. Then next, māyayāpahṛta-jñānā. Prabhupada said there are a lot of māyayāpahṛta-jñānā even among the Gita commentators today. In Gita, very simple English, Krishna says, or in Sanskrit, please take my shelter. I'll give you protection. They say, no need. Don't chant Krishna name. Don't go to Krishna. Don't bow to Krishna. They will not allow you. Somehow, because Sanskrit is such a language, and common man, he doesn't know Sanskrit. You can do some jugglery, and common man gets confused actually. Correct? And they say, very funny, how they cheat people. They say, I am God. So when I am happy, God is happy. So give your daughters and wives. They say, Raslila I'll do. And people give. People get thoroughly cheated. Whatever they want, they can do. It's a very, they say if philosophy is there, you're a very dangerous man. See, common man is innocent. What he will do? Maximum he needs something, he'll do pickpocket. Maximum. Take care. He's a small man. But these people will make such a camouflage that is called legally they will steal government property. Legally. Nobody can do anything. Legally they will do crime. That's called legal crime. You cannot prove it. Just like so many scams have happened, crores of rupees have come. Prove it, sir. You cannot prove. You'll go to court and be out. That's called legally. They do very careful. Thousands of crores they will loot. Prove it. Get evidence. You cannot get any evidence. There is no evidence. You got it? All we can make out. Who has taken bribe, everything. Prove? You cannot prove. You cannot prove. Who will? You will bribe. Is there any evidence of that? Bribe is nobody keeps. No accountability there. How you track it then? What do? You cannot do anything. That's called legal crime. So this māyayāpahṛta-jñānā, people are very clever. Very, very clever. So similarly, they will use a Bhagavad Gita and they will say, you are God. So, okay, I am God. Next they will say, because you are God, when you are happy, God is happy. So when you enjoy drinking liquor, Krishna enjoys. When you are smoking, you are enjoying, Krishna is enjoying. The whole philosophy, you understood. Just like some people, they know law very carefully. They will loot thousands of crores of the country, you cannot prove it. He has stolen, you have no evidence. You cannot do anything and court will release him. No evidence found. The same way some people, what they will do, they will use a philosophy of Gita in such a way, the common man cannot catch them. There was one Swami, he was seen smoking. So one disciple went, not disciple actually, he was in America. So his ISKCON devotee met him one day. He said, why are you smoking? No, at my stage I can do, your stage you should not do. What to say now? They use philosophy in such a way that just like I told you, some people loot the country, you cannot catch them. So similarly in philosophy they put such riddles, common man get confused. Oh, maybe he is so advanced, he can smoke, but I should not. Now they really spin the philosophy. I told you, you are God, I am God. Because I am God, If I am happy, God is happy. So therefore give your wife. Haba. And person is confused now. What is it telling? Oh, God will become happy. They do this. So this is also very dangerous philosophy, which is called māyayāpahṛta-jñānā. Maya steals their intelligence. They think they are very intelligent. Maya makes a fool out of them. Finally, he is a loser because he is going to hell. And on top of it, there is no satisfaction by doing the gymnastics. And the last category, āsuraṁ bhāvam āśritāḥ. What is āsuraṁ bhāvam āśritāḥ? They are openly demonic. They just cannot stand Krishna's glory. Krishna comes with 16,000 gopis. They hate. They can't hear that. So they're just openly jealous. They cannot stand Krishna's glories. How did Prabhupada explain? Get me a point from that. They just cannot stand Krishna's glories. Openly atheistic. Just like Kamsa or Shishupal. They were so envious of Krishna. Whole assembly wanted to worship Krishna. And he was finding some fault. Actually, it is said so funny way. The Mother Saraswati does not allow you to blaspheme Krishna. Particularly in the case of these big personalities. When they try to say something bad, like Jarasandha was trying to insult Krishna, Saraswati, Mother Saraswati enters a tongue and twists the word. So you see something, it has another meaning of glorification of Krishna. Similarly, Shishupal, whatever he said, has another meaning. Yeah.
They deny the incarnations.
Yeah, they deny. They say God cannot come to this world. Why he cannot come? Is he he is the supreme personality. They say he cannot come. Why he will not come? Prabhupada is to laugh. Who are you to stop him? Yeah. Any other point?
They bring at least other false incarnations.
Prabhupada said, whole world is mad because they say there is no God. Agree? But Indians are doubly mad because they make anybody God. Hey, you are God, you are God. And they start, anybody in the neighborhood say he is God and they will start Aarti for him. They make temples also. Correct? And recently somebody said this is not correct. Don't make ordinary people God. And they took Supreme Court notice against him. And Supreme Court said you can persecute him. We can't even speak the truth. By name I can't speak now. Tomorrow I can be persecuted. All sentiments now. Religion has no knowledge. Religion has no shastra. There is no authorities. Nothing. You believe something and nobody should hurt that sentiment. Correct? You cannot have a discussion today. Just like in Vedic time, Shankaracharya came, had a discussion with the Buddhist. Madhvacharya came, had a discussion with Shankaracharya. Follow the discussion. And if you are wrong, I accept. But today it's different. If suppose I tell you are doing this puja, it is not correct, you can go to court and I will be arrested. I have hurt your sentiment. Very dangerous today. You cannot speak Siddhanta. Religion is just some blind beliefs. It cannot be questioned. Correct? Therefore, who likes to follow this today? Most of the youngsters are not interested in such kind of system. They want questions. And around the world, actually, that is why ISKCON has progressed. Because youth, ISKCON is a youth movement all around the world. People have questions. And when many times, I was reading today, very nice, Jayananda's life. He got a book, he started reading and started coming to temple and gradually became a devotee. It's around the world. There are so many people. I was reading today one more example in Russia. Somebody in Russia got a book and he started reading the book, started coming to temple and he became a brahmachari in the temple. So he was in temple, suddenly his aunt came from another part of the world to visit the temple. She is also a devotee. Both are shocked to see each other. So it happens. So many good stories happen where Krishna consciousness works. But if these four shortcomings are there, you will not be able to surrender to Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki, Bhagavad Gita ki.